I think one thing that really sticks out in my mind is a client that we had here. And when they got ready to leave, his wife had picked him up, and myself and another staff member that was on duty at that time, the wife come around and come up and gave both of us a big hug. And that meant a lot because she could see a difference.
We started Paradise Creek several years ago, kind of in concept, as a way to help people who have struggled with sexual addiction and have gotten to the point where outpatient treatment has failed for them, or where they have struggled and not been able to maintain sobriety.
Sexual addiction is an addictive disorder that's manifest by a pattern of out-of-control sexual behavior. The research really shows that it's not so much the sex that someone is addicted to as much as it is the novelty about sex. So at Paradise Creek, we take a very comprehensive approach. We want to make it a very peaceful and very safe place. We know that people suffering from trauma, they have to have a safe environment to heal.
We have the ability to treat multiple addictions at the same time. We focus a lot on trauma and treatment of that trauma because that's really the basis of most sexual addiction and addictions in general.
The only way they're able to get sober initially is having 28 or 42 days in a treatment facility like we have, because they have no access. One of the things I like about Paradise Creek is we're a smaller facility, so it's a very remote but safe and peaceful place for them to achieve initial levels of sobriety.
Paradise Creek is kind of a breath of fresh air. The environment there allows them to focus on their treatment, which typically for those people who've come in has been a lot of the struggle. They've been focused so much on all the other things going on in their life that they really don't have the opportunity to focus on the healing that they need to do. And so taking all those things out of the equation really helps them to be able to get that focus back in their life, to be able to make the healing. They begin treatment from the first day.
Most sex addicts have a significant history of some type of shame and trauma. So a lot of our treatment is really spent around shame reduction. There's 3 manuals that they get through. There's a great deal of writing. And so during their off time, the patients are doing this homework assignment to be prepared for the next therapy session. We also have a number of what we call task groups. And the task groups are specifically focused on the 30 task model developed by Dr. Patrick Carnes in his research.
And basically what they end up doing is a year's worth of treatment in 28 days.
We believe that patients can come here and find that safety. No one is beyond the realms of effective healing. We simply have to get them to the right place where they can find that healing.
There's a lot involved in the treatment. Techniques such as biofeedback along with cognitive therapy. We also use rational emotive therapy, and we use behavioral therapy, all in combination, and we call that cognitive neurorestructuring therapy. We have some of the best staff that I've ever worked with. Our staff are there specifically because they want to be there.
I really like Paradise Creek. I mean, it's my job. We have a good staff, and the therapy and the therapists are really good.
When they come in here, we look at them as they're an individual. They come to an area here that is real peaceful and quiet and serene.
We do campfire. That's fun. And then we play games. They do bracelets. They really like the bracelets. They make bridges. They do painting. They do horseshoes. They do puzzles.
There's a treadmill, bicycle, different things down there that they can do.
Paradise Creek is also rather unique because of our price point. Because of the location and the situation that we're in, we have the ability to pass on those savings to the client.
You know, if any of you are wondering as a spouse or the addict if healing is possible, I'm here to say yes, it is.
Each and every person that we've had come through Paradise Creek has had a really good experience in the end.
You see a big change in the individual when they do leave.